very high-ranked, responsible management members.
Interesting.
I mean, they don't care what happens. They would definitely follow you.
Interesting.
They will give you the necessary guidance.
That's right.
HR and Tiama Law saying the CEO or everybody will guide you. But they will tell you, get to the limit.
Get to the limit.
Yes.
Interesting.
And then they just do it. Just fire. You know.
And I say you have a lot of following, people following you from left, right, and center. How come you don't lose them when you move from one station to the other?
It's the value added though. It's the VAT. You know, sometimes you need to do what the people want, not what your paymasters tells you.
Exactly.
See, but we're living in a society where virtually every other broadcaster is looking up to who is giving me that or who is giving him this. And so their shows have been tailored towards the paymasters, leaving the ordinary to suffer, to wallow in poverty, sicknesses, diseases, and all that.
Wow.
But as soon as you target the ultimate, irrespective of who is paying you, then the following would always be there. Like yourself, you left multimedia.
That's right.
You went to
Class FM.
Class.
Xylophone.
They were all there with you.
Yeah, they were.
And this morning I'm just observing, they are still here.
They
are
are
following
running.
you.
Yes.
So it's about the value.
The value.
And what you give to them.
Exactly. Okay. Now today is World Poverty Eradication Day. Poverty Eradication Day. What do you make of it? What does it mean to you, poverty?
For me, when you talk about poverty, it's Poverty.
That's right.
Okay. So the P represents planning and progress. One thing lacking in Africa, especially Ghana, is planning.
Yeah.
And where there's no planning, there is no progress.
That's right.
So we are poor because we can't plan. Individuals are poor because they can't plan.
That's right.
And governments have failed to plan to create a conducive environment for businesses to thrive, for large, medium, small-scale businesses to grow. As a result, there's no progress.
Interesting.
Over expenditure. Expenses beyond your revenue.
That's right.
That's what happens in Africa.
Yeah.
We squander everything. That's the O. And we tend to go borrow. If you have to, KVIP, loan, shoe, loan, hair, loan. Everything is loan. Because we have no plan, so there's no progress, and we borrow overly.
That's right.
You see, we are always not thinking to be on the edge. We are not there. You see, vertically, if you cannot think vertical, forget about whatever you were doing, and that's the V. Africa, what do? We fold our arms, waiting to see anything that somebody is bringing this. China will bring this. Ethiopia will bring this. UK will bring this. Europe was going to give us this. We have done this. Feasibility studies is more expensive than the project itself.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
And again, we fail to evaluate. We fail to evaluate the things that we do, the things that we've done over the years. You did something 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 10 years ago. You want to do another thing new. Ask yourself the precepts, the precisions, the projections.
That's right.
The understanding of the things that you want to do now.
That's right.
Are there anything that can be taken from the old one? If yes, what's the evaluation like? Were you able to do that? Can we add it to this?
Yeah.